All right, ladies and gentlemen, so this is going to be pretty much part one of Alan Wake again, but this one is the remake. So I'm just going to do this one and see if I can spot any differences between the two, and I'll see which one I am going to continue playing from this point on. I'll probably upload this one just next to the other one that's already on the channel. And again, the whole idea here is that I'm trying to just do a playthrough, complete this game before Alan Wake 2 comes out next month. So let's go ahead and take a look here at the intro. One of the things that I'm already noticing is that the videos are much higher quality. Let's see if there's anything else that's different. Oh yeah, the face models are different too. Much detail. I do hope that the gameplay it's better, because that's one of the main things that I don't really like about the original, especially the cameras. But I'm already seeing differences already on face models, at least on the face models. Something going on with the video. I'm not sure if it's VSync related. Alan Wake 2. Perfect. Alright, so we're just gonna jump into the menu here and take a look at the settings. This is great, completely grayed out because I've never played this. And again, I bought this right now for $4 on the Epic Store. And I believe it's some kind of a special that they have going on until the 12th of this month, which is September. So maybe if you're in a lookout for this game, then this will probably be the best time for you to buy it. All right, let's take a look at the graphic settings here. All right, so it looks like now we are able to choose the display. Are we able to do borderless? Oh, we are able to do borderless now. We're just gonna keep it as full screen. Oh, we can even do DLSS. Who's gonna need DLSS for this game? All right, so we're gonna do VSync. I want to disable the HUD. Oh, now we can choose the field of view. Are we gonna keep that there, and maybe we can play around with that later? And beautifully now we can disable motion blur, which is something that we couldn't do before. I'm gonna keep film grain for now. We'll see. All right, so we're gonna do custom, and I want everything on, honestly. Shadow quality, I guess we can just do high. There's no ultra settings here. Draw distance. Looks like now we don't have the grass detail preset. So I'm assuming we're just gonna be on the highest possible preset for the grass. Right, so that's pretty much about it. Let's just confirm, and we'll go back and let's take a look at the controls here, at the bindings. All right, those are 4. There you go, controllers down here. Vibration, yeah, we'll keep it on. On food. All right, so boost, flashlight, sprint, shoot, weapon, throw, reload, reload, flashlight, use, jump. All right, so it looks like all the controls bindings here are identical to the original one. Drive, modem. All right, okay, we're gonna do modem because I know the one for the original was a little bit clunky, to be honest. Brake, accelerate, steer, rotate camera, center camera. On X, exit vehicle, boost, highlights. All right, so I think we should be good. Now, what are the audio? Music, effects, speech, cinematic volume. It looks like we don't have a way to control Oh, looks like we got Nightmare here. The American Nightmare. It's already on this too. Okay, that's good. All right, so let's go into normal mode, of course.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there. I'd seen the hitchhiker too late. He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again. Suddenly, his body was gone.
Episode 1, Nightmare.
I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stay on my feet.
Alright, look up. Any difference that I can spot? I think the camera feels a little bit better. Let's take a look around here just to see if there's any actual difference. And pretty much no. These are all the books that these guys read, man.
I knew there was something important waiting for me there. The radiator had broken when I hit the hitchhiker. The car wasn't going anywhere.
We'll probably play around with the field of view later. I don't even remember if that's something that we can tune on the original one. But at least graphics looks a little bit better. Not by a whole lot, to be honest. There's the lighthouse where we gotta head.
The bridge had collapsed. I'd have to find another way to the lighthouse.
The button overlay also changed. It's no longer showing you those Xbox 360 button colors. Face models look a little bit better now. Oh, there you go. Oops.
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama? You're in this story now. I'll make you. You're a joke. There would be a single readable sentence in your books if it wasn't for your editor. You'll never publish another one of your shitty stories, because I'm gonna kill you. It's not like your stories are any good. Not like they have any artistic merit. You're a lousy writer. Cheap thrills and pretentious shit. That's all you're good for. Just look at me. Look at your work.
Yeah. All right. Oops. All right, so this looks almost identical to what we have on the original one. So those boards are the same. I always take a look at the what do you call the battery lights and the flashlight just to see the branding on it.
You missed your deadline.
You can dodge enemy attacks. All right, let's take care of this tutorial here. Oh, bad timing. There you go.
You can't stop me.
Try again and dodge the attack. All right, come on, boy. Good work.
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
Does it feel to die by the hands of your own creation?
Oh shit. All right, so we got a sprint. Looks like this guy can run better now without exhausting or running out of stamina. Let's try that again.
This way, this way!
Oh yeah. Now we are exhausted. Okay, that's better. I like that more. Yeah, more realistic.
They scored, remember? Quickly, get inside! Oh no! Stop! No! Damn it, die! No! 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 I was trapped. There was no way out. The cabin was a death trap. I had to get out. Follow the light. You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are only safe there. Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand? No. Follow my light. I entered your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. You must follow me now. Come here. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light.
Alright, so here's the flashlight.
Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away. You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Now you'll die.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now. In the nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
Alright, so let's put some ammos here.
You made me this way, and now I'm gonna kill you. This isn't Witch.
Oh. Oh, okay. I'm out of Oh! Oh my goodness. Alright, so I got no batteries. And this is one of the things that I want to see about the remaster. Are the batteries the same brand? I think they were Energizer before. Alright, so these are the flare gun and the flares. Okay. Alright, let's go.
Just like
I guess I'm gonna just try this. Yes, sir. Alright, so I think we just gotta get out of here.
I can keep this up forever.
Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Yeah, I love this music, man. All right. Okay, let's take a look at the car brandings.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A
There's
city
no
boy,
brand there.
moments before he got eaten by
There's
a
no
bear.
brand here either.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife, if you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller. How's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah, we just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone.
Let's take a look at the field of view that we now have here.
Now,
No, Barry, we're fine.
great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. Just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
All right, so it looks
Alan,
like
we're
we
here.
got
Come on, let's
here.
get back to the car. We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us.
Car Stucky.
I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave. I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all of your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
All right, let's take a look at the poster here.
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love.
Right. So much for a quiet vacation.
Rusty here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
One of the things that I've
Yeah,
always
that makes two of
wondered
us.
is whether or not the same actor, the one that Alan was modeled after, is the same one that we're gonna have on Alan Wake 2, because it's been 13 years, and that game, I know Alan Wake 1 was delayed many times back in the day, so that game was being in development since like 2005 or 2006 or 7.
We'll be sure to keep that in
Then
mind.
it eventually came out in 2010. So I'm not sure. Maybe they got a different actor now for the model that looks like this guy here on the poster. Because this guy's got to be, it's got to be old now. I mean, but who knows, man? Probably.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable.
All right, so here we got a lady that's spooked by the
Get stuck.
lights
Yeah,
flashing
you
here.
need to give it a good
Oh, one thing I'm
start.
noticing is like the shadows are much detail. I don't even know if we had shadows on the original one. I'm gonna have to go watch the recording on YouTube. But anyway, let's get in.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find Stucky, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did. Hello? Mr. Stucky?
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Yeah, that was spooky.
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
Yeah, I think we know by now. I mean, after we played the
You got
first
lucky
episode.
this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
but we
This
got
really ought to
tricked
be
up by
fixed,
that
and
woman,
then
man.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you alright?
Splendid, splendid. Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavy.
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
All right, so we got Alice here.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Bye now.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
Yep.
That diner was a real nut house.
Can you believe this place?
This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here on KBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while. See those stars winking down at you? It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
Same music. Still want to know if we got the same brandings on the flashlights
It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't
and the
worry.
cards.
I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark.
Oh yeah, this looks
I've got the
much detail,
I
man.
know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
bare leg cabin. Alright, so we're just gonna try to speed things up. I'm gonna just go in. For the sake of just going in.
Here we go. Let's take a look inside. Come on.
It's dark in there. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
Sure. Take a look here.
Hello?
Oh yeah,
Anyone
man, this
here?
looks beautiful.
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. Famous artist, no less. We'll see if we can rope him into an interview later on. Now let's go to the phones. Caller, you're on KBF-FM.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Why, hello, Rose. What's on your mind?
I know who that famous artist was. It was Alan Wake, wasn't it? My favorite writer.
Well, Rose,
I just saw him at the diner. Oh, I am so excited he's here.
I'm sure he's glad to be here, too. Well, folks, I guess the secret's out. This is Pat Maine on KBF-FM.
Oh yeah, everything here looks shiny and better. Nice. Yeah, we'll definitely keep playing this one. So we can do the whole playthrough. I'm liking this one already. Lighting looks way better.
The
Models
cabin looked
look
like
better.
a time capsule from the 60s.
I haven't
or
seen
even earlier. For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Yeah, everything looks so much better here.
I needed to get the power running in the cabin. There had to be a fuse box or a generator somewhere on the island.
Alright, let's go get the generator on. Get the power in the house.
The power cable goes to that shed over there.
Thank you, honey.
The island had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be that again.
All right.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
The lights are on. Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay. I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here. Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge. The old building used to be a hotel, but these days it was no longer open to the public.
All right, let's play around again with the, let's see, hang on, with the field of view. I think I might wanna go all in. Okay, yeah, that's better. Oh yeah, this version of the game looks much better.
Alice? Honey?
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Well, hello there.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn, Alice, you... Everyone
Hey,
keeps...
hey, hey! Just hear me out! There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists. Maybe
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan?
Oh shit.
Alan?
I
was
don't,
the
just
spooky
don't.
lady.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice. God damn it.
I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through. Damn it. Alice?
Alice? Alice!
The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Keep going.
Wake up.
Alice?
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot. Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
All right, so we're gonna try to go through.
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
It will be a long, long way. Damn. There goes our car.
Hello? Hello? Is someone there?
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Yep. That's exactly what we're gonna see.
The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Yeah, the thing with the manuscripts is that they kind of spoiled what's going to happen. I mean, in a way that's enjoyable, I guess. But some might just kind of completely skip, you know, coming across those manuscripts. Anyway, I'm gonna try to find some of the manuscripts. I completely forgot where they are, even though I just played this game like an hour ago, like the original one. But I gotta say, I do like what I'm seeing here with the remaster. Looks pretty good to me.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident. Hey! Hey, you! There's been an accident. I need help. Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square. Fair and square.
The cameras are still a little bit clunky, to be honest. There's one stage.
The
on the
taken stood
manuscript.
before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
Let's adjust the volume here. Oh, it is all the way up, surprisingly enough. Maybe lower the effects, volumes. I think the field of view, it's probably too big right now. Maybe leave it there. Yeah, that's better. Oh.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stuckey would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
Okay, so yeah, so they definitely they removed some of the brandings that they used to have on the original one. So these battery lights were Energizer on the original one. Here they're just like a random brand, and the same for the flashlight. The flashlight, I think it had a non-brand on it.
During your...
That's completely fine. So we'll see what else is different.
It's the latest.
Yes.
In...
Great Falls Sheriff Station.
Hello? Hello?
And the guy just took down the power, I mean the telephone lines.
This is bad.
do this
There were
fast.
more of them.
Yeah, come here, boy. Yeah, come here, come here, come here. Oh! Yes.
My head pounded with the concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick. Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Alright, so we just took down the
dark forest was the
power
last
here.
place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
It's rabbit season.
I think we have a manuscript around here. Yes, we do.
Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now, she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life. She watched as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty, confident, at ease with Wake. Not like Rose. They were perfect for each other. She'd have given anything to be called their friend. What the hell was that? When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even...
Oh! Oh shit.
What the hell was that? When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my
goodness,
head.
I was going to
I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
Alright, we got something around here. Let's go ahead and pick it up.
Barry Wheeler was bouncing off the walls. He jumped on a plane after his calls were ignored by both Al and Alice for several days. It could mean that they were both on a second honeymoon, but Barry didn't buy it. Al had been way too unstable for that, not sleeping, messed up. Barry had years of experience dealing with Alan Wake, and he couldn't ignore it. Something was wrong.
All right, let's go. She got a couple guys popping up around here. There it is.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
think we got something around here as well. Like a hidden dungeon or something. Yeah.
Taken. They're taken.
They are indeed.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
Alright, so we're gonna get some company here. There you go. Oh, Jesus, that's not what I wanted to do. I used the gun flare by mistake. Alright, there's power on it. Cool. Alright.
I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs.
Alright, shotgun. Oh, there's something there. Oh! What else do we have around here that I'm missing? I just do a quick walk around here, just in case. Alright, let's go up. Do a quick look around here just in case. Oh, there's some manuscript. Beautiful.
At first, I kept finding the pages as if by accident. The book I couldn't remember was either a terrible and true prophecy or an act of creation that had rewritten the world. I began to hunt the pages feverishly, for they held the answer to the mystery. With it, I could save myself. With it, I could save Alice.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and don't keep you company all night long if I weren't. It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walkies.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Toby loves people. Usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but he's just too dumb for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
That's why you gotta look around, man. We have a lot of stuff that's usually hidden around here.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Oh, I can see a manuscript right there shining in the distance. Oh yeah, we got some other guys. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, again. That's my mistake. I didn't wanted to shoot that. Safe haven. Oh, we got some more fellas here. All right, move. Oh shit!
I stepped into the gas station's garage. It was dark and quiet. The place was a mess. It looked like someone trashed the place or that there'd been some kind of fight. Light spilled into the room through an open door at the back, and I made my way toward it. Without any warning, I was blinded by a bright light. An old portable TV on the shelf had come alive by itself. Impossibly, I could see myself on the screen, talking like a madman.
All right.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Newton, Einstein, Sagan, princes among men. But the price for such a legacy is steep indeed. In Night Springs. Tonight's episode, a quantum suicide. If our lives are already written, it would take a courageous man to change the script. Having called a press conference, Dr. Barclay Colvin is about to demonstrate that very courage.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, I am Dr. Barclay Colvin, and I'm glad so many of you could join me here at the Moorcock Institute. Tonight, I'm going to give a practical demonstration of the many worlds interpretation. As you can see, this is a loaded 9mm pistol. It shall be part of a thought experiment. And now, a real experiment, known as a quantum suicide.
Did he say suicide? Is that a real gun? He's kidding, right?
Please, stay calm. There is no risk. Observe what occurs when I place the weapon against my own forehead. Now, you might think this round is merely a dud. Not so. Observe the flower pot. And yet, I myself cannot be harmed with this gun. With each pull of the trigger, two new realities branch off. One in which the weapon didn't fire, and one where it did. With my machine here, I have ensured that this reality is always the former. I have bestowed upon myself quantum immortality. Under no circumstances can this gun kill me.
So wait.
what you're saying is that every time you pull the trigger, in another reality, you die?
Yes, of course, but that's completely trivial. There's an infinite number of things that could happen at any moment, and they always do happen somewhere. The point is, this one thing did not happen here.
You're insane, Colvin.
Insane? Insane?
Hey, was this thing supposed to be plugged in? I stumbled on it.
You fools! Gaze upon quantum immortality.
There you go. Fake ass. Oh shit.
Poor Dr. Colvin. Felled by his own hubris or the ignorance of the masses. Perhaps he should have left the crate unopened, the decaying atom unobserved. Curiosity often kills the cat. In Night Springs.
Alright, let's go, baby.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help. But I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice.
Dangerous! It requires patience! Oh no. Even with the engine takes...
Come here, Stucky. Come here, Stucky. Where the fuck are you? Woo! There you go, Baba.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come. Assuming I'd reach the lights of the gas station alive.
Alright, let's go, baby. Checking around the subways, make sure that I'm not missing anything, especially a manuscript. And I know there's a few manuscripts that I've never been able to find on this episode, and they must be very well hidden. All right, so I think we should be good to move on.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice. After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting, at least for a moment. the sane world reasserted itself. Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling, caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him. The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now. I had to get inside the gas station to find a phone to call for help. The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her, I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost. I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Rainfall Sheriff Station.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker. You are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake. Not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
No island, no cabin. So where in the heck were we?
A candy-colored clown they call the Sandman.
All right, guys, so this is it for episode number 1. We'll continue with the remaster, and I will see you on episode number 2. Well, thank you very much for tuning in. Take care.
Everything is all